Welcome to Group 6's Social Justice Initiative presentation, the Miami Heat Life Skills Workshop. There's been a recent influx in social justice initiatives in the sport industry. Recently, the MLB has approved players to wear social justice messages on cleats and apparel, and has even honored the Black Lives Matter movement and Jackie Robinson on an August 27th game, in which players put a Black Lives Matter jersey on the pitcher's mound and walked off the field. The NBA has been on the forefront of social justice, which included putting messages on the court during televised games, and even partnered with the Players Association to attack criminal justice reform and police reform. Furthermore, the NHL and NFL have also done their own initiatives. The NHL, in their most recent season, displayed video messages with the hashtag We Skate for Black Lives and postponed the games along with the NBA in response to police shootings this summer. And the NFL opened every season game with the song Lift Every Voice and Sing, which is known to many as the Black National Anthem, and allowed players to wear helmet decals honoring victims of police brutality and racism.
In terms of our initiative and our initiative research, the NBA has the NBA Cares program, which is focusing on mentoring elementary and middle school age children. The NBA also has a partnership with President Obama's My Brother's Keeper initiative to help mentor young men of color. The NBA has a focus on education and youth development, but is more geared toward young women. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers launched their first in its kind youth leadership program, which focuses on helping the youth in the Tampa Bay community, with the NFL having a push for greater educational programs in areas that need it. The NHL has a mentorship program for coaches and students, and with students, there's a greater focus on STEM.
So for our initiative, we came up with the Life Skills Workshop initiative, and this is where we open it up to high school age kids in the Miami-Dade County, where these kids can come in and focus on life skills, such as filing taxes, managing finances. These kind of skills aren't always taught in school, and so it's hard for some kids to learn if they don't have a great social atmosphere and they can't get the help from home. So this just gives them an opportunity to be involved with the Heat and their players so that they can get involved and build that connection. And then the players and staff are also available once a week to make an impact on each and every kid that comes in that wants to be involved with our initiative.
And this Life Skills Workshop initiative, it houses the 4 Ps of the sports marketing mix. The first 2 we're going to look at is product and price. And the product is the actual initiative itself, where you use nationally recognized athletes and staff from a professional sports team that the kids look up to. And then the price is, we're looking at 3 different prices. You have the actual location itself at Bayfront Park, which would be free. Then you have the materials for the poster, which would be relatively inexpensive, and transportation, which would be the main expense. And for 2 56-seat charter buses, it would be $300 per day, or for each hour. So it would be around $900, maybe $1,000 a day. So it would be relatively inexpensive for the Miami Heat. And then that leads us to our next 2 Ps of the sports marketing mix.
So the second 2 Ps are promotion and place. As far as promotion, as previously mentioned, we would send out posters to all of the high schools in Miami-Dade County that would promote the events and tell where the time is, what time to be picked up, and things like that. We would also put posts on Miami Heat's Instagram and Twitter pages, as those are the ones that high schoolers check the most often in order to promote the event. As far as place goes, it would be at Bayfront Park, which is an outdoor park right on the water there. With all of the regulations with COVID, it would be best to have it outside so that we can have the most people involved with it and still social distance to make sure that it's safe for everyone. And these are our references on the last slide here. Please feel free to reach out with any questions that you might have.